Bob, how you feeling?
Good. It's nice. Can I just, do we really need this?
No.
Do you need it? Okay. Just turn it off. I mean, I'll talk loud enough, or you gotta tell me if you want me to use it.
Oh, you're okay, you're okay.
You just want me to keep talking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
How you
good.
feel?
I feel good.
What do you think? So, 3 wins in the past 3 games. We've talked with you before about some of the things going right, but not everything. So, what's changed in the past 3 games that's caused these results?
Listen, a couple of games we lost in the winless run we could have won, but there wasn't enough intensity when we defended. We got 2 shutouts in a row. We got nearly a third in a row. It's disappointing, but even the goal at the end, we won the initial corner. We won the second ball. It's rattling around. Keeper makes a save. I mean, there was just more intensity and determination to compete in those moments, and we haven't given a lot of clear looks the last 3 games. And I think tightening up has given us some confidence. We were much better offensively. The other night we created very little. I think our movement and our energy in attacking moments was better. Look, we weren't great. The first goal today meant a lot, because I don't know that either team separated themselves in the first half, but you know, Toby makes a good hustle play. Deeper wins a header. Toby gambles. Sims gambles on the ball, flicked on, gets a poke on it. You know, just a hustle play, and we're obviously able to finish it off. And you know, then it was, let's get to halftime. We did 1-0, and then we tightened some things at halftime. I mean, we were really, some details we ironed out that I don't know we were great in the first half, and we just got tighter on the ball and competed higher up the pitch. And by the time we scored that second goal, I think there was a lot of confidence and belief, and we got a couple more, and I think closed out the game pretty effectively. I'm happy when it's 2-0. And it's not like we won 4-0 because we're just bombing forward. We had some possession, we defended, but at 2-0, we still found ways to create chances and not just sit back. And you know, to beat 2-0 and to keep playing the same way, get a third and get a fourth, to me is important. You know, to keep playing rather than just trying to hang on. I think it's the right way to do it.
You mentioned your team's energy today. It did not look like you guys were the ones who had a midweek game today. How pleased are you with being able to come out? Like
It's
that?
good. I mean, listen, Russell, Danny Griffin, and Arturo played all 3 going back to New York. As did Jamali, but in goal, you know, they can play on shorter rest generally. But we had 7 fresh sets of legs on the field today from the other night. So the 10 field players, 7 of them were fresh. And that was, guys stepped up midweek against Indy that aren't always in the starting roles, and were able to get a tight result. And then, you know, we brought some more ammunition tonight in different positions. And I just think, you know, those were 2 good wins this week for the squad, because a lot of guys played a significant part. It'll help us moving forward.
You mentioned about trying to continue after going up 2-0. You were really good tonight, I felt like, with the set piece. Going in 2 corners as well.
It's been 2 corners, but also a set piece where a set piece where it got recycled, you know. And I think 2 corners, but didn't the one Danny Griffin played it in on the ground, Arturo. But then we get an initial shot by Shane blocked, and then Jelani smashed it in. So, you know, 3 of our 4 goals were set piece goals today. I couldn't even guarantee you that we have 1 set piece goal. Matt, how many set piece goals have we scored this year? Probably 0 or 1.
think you had a corner kick one earlier, but that might be it.
Right. So we tripled that in one game. So it was a good day for set pieces, and we've been working on it on attacking balls in the box. I think it helped at both ends of the field tonight.
What do you think is the difference with those balls getting in there? And I think earlier in the season we would see Kenny hitting that first defender. Today, a lot more were getting into the 6-yard box or towards
Well,
the
I
back
think
of
the
the 6-yard
service
box.
was a little bit better, but we've had plenty of games where there's good service. The movement hasn't been good enough, or we haven't been brave enough. We're waiting. Listen, you're either going to attack the game or you're going to wait for something to happen. When we defend on our heels, like early in the game tonight, Miami's quick. They have space. They see runners. They're good off the dribble. You get on top of the ball, it's harder to play. You have the ball, you have a restart, you attack space, and guys are hungry. You probably have a better chance of scoring. We've been standing around waiting for things to happen. I think that happens sometimes when you lose a bit of confidence as a group, and you go through a winless patch. You start not taking any risks. You play it conservative. We've been trying to get them to go after it, be aggressive, and I think we've talked about each win is, we're gaining momentum, where it's a building block. Keep pushing ourselves forward. And I said afterward, that's another step forward. It'll be a tough game in New Mexico. Let's try to go forward again, and just look at it step by step. Look, there's emotion. We knew there were 2 massive games this week. We're at home. We're always good at home. People may have doubted it after we lost 5-2 to Tampa. I know Miami split with Tampa this year. They're, I think, both 2-1 games or whatever. Miami's a good team, but we tied them down there. We thought that was a game we could have won, and probably winning against Indy on Wednesday. All right, it's a big game. We dealt with the pressure. We didn't particularly play great, but we know we can play better. We went with intent. They were recovering on Thursday. All we had was yesterday. It was a short practice on the field, but we met, went over tactics, showed them some video of the Indy game, things we wanted to clean up. And they just came in with energy, and it's why we had a lot of changes. We wanted to make sure we weren't reacting to the game against Miami. So our mindset going into the week, Indy's going to be tough enough, but we better have some firepower for Miami because they're quick, they're dynamic, and they're experienced. They have a quality team, and we're going to have to rotate if we want results. And because they were 2 home games, we set out with a plan to try to win both. Fortunately, the guys, were ready for these challenges. I mean, about a week ago, heading to New York, Indy and Miami were sitting virtually on top of us. And now these wins help push us higher up the table. And, we want to be looking at those top 3 spots, not, looking at the bottom half of the playoff bracket. Good? Okay.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.